guys see this, there'll be an announcement out to say that on the 25th of February at 5 p.m.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing yet again another 24-hour readathon. I'm hoping to try and do these once a month and usually film them around the beginning of each month, because I think it's a good way to get my reading month started and try and get ahead of my goals for the month, and you know, just a chance to read more really. But yeah, so I'm doing a 24-hour reading. It's just coming up to 12 o'clock, so I'm going to start at 12:30. I was going to start earlier, but loads of things were just happening and it just was not working out, so we're starting at 12:30. But yeah, so today is Sunday the 5th of Feb, so I'm going to do this all the way till Monday the 6th at 12:30. So fingers crossed. I'm trying again to stay up the entire night. Didn't work last time. We're going to try again, second time lucky, hopefully. If I don't, obviously I will just add the time on at the end. So yeah, go through what books I'm hoping to read. So I have started The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I started this last night. I'm about 30 pages in. Yeah, about 32 pages in. So I'm not very far in. I'm not sure what to think so far, because obviously not a lot's really happened. We've just had it that Jude and her siblings have been taken to Fairyland. It shows them now later in life. They've been to a court ball and lesson, and that's really what's happened. We've been introduced to Carden, who is, as it stands at the moment, a bit of a prick. He's a cruel prince, literally. So that's sort of all where I am at the moment. So I haven't read very much of this, so I'm hoping to finish this one in this 24 hours, and then I do have the rest of the series except for The Stolen Heir. I have ordered it, it is on its way to me, but I do have the others. So I have the Wicked King, the Queen of Nothing, and then I have How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I can read this entire series in this 24-hour period. That's my hope. It is a lot, and I'm being very optimistic, but I'm hoping with it being a series, it will keep me intrigued and want to keep reading more. So that's my hope. If not, I do have my tablet. I'm going to call it a Kindle though, because it's literally, that's all I use it for, is for my Kindle app. I've got quite a few choices of books on here, but there is one that I've already read. Where is it? There. Which is Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. This is our go away. There we go. Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. This is our book club pick for this month, is Regretting You. So obviously I know I have read it and I wasn't a big fan of it the first time of reading it, so I might try reading it again. I'm not sure. I will probably definitely read it again at some point this month, but I just don't know when really. But yeah, I do obviously, like I said, have a lot of unread ones. I have 7 unread books on here. So I've got Better Than the Movies, I've got the reading list, I've got a couple of arcs on here that have been sent to me by authors. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm undecided about that. I know I definitely want to try and read the Cruel Prince series, and then obviously I've got some choices if I feel like I might need to break it up a little bit, or if I happen to do really well and read them all. I don't know if I will, but we're going to give it a go. I'm going to try my best. But yeah, so I've got myself a shake for lunch. I've got some little snack bits in the bottom bit there. I have my water. And yeah, we're going to start at 12:30. I've got a couple of Red Bulls in the fridge for later on to get me through. And hopefully get me into the night. I might do myself an iced coffee as well later. But yeah, I think that's it for like getting it all up and going. I've got my beds, I've got my little reading corner bit there in my bed, all set up ready to go. It has to be set up right, and then it's in the perfect corner for like later on when I put like my lower lights on. But yeah, that's it. Hey guys, so I am 2 hours into this readathon and I am now on page 128, so I've read quite a bit. I'm still not really sure what to think about this book. I am going to still continue reading because I'm still intrigued to see where this is going to go, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm still trying to decide what I think of the characters. Do I now have a little bit of sympathy for Carden? Yes. But do I still think he's wrong for what he's been doing to Jude and her sister? 100%. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see where this is going to keep going. But yeah, I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, I thought I'd update you guys where I'm at. I've got, I don't even know how long this book is. Um, 370. 370 pages. So yeah, it's a little bit of way to go. I've just stuck myself a bowl of fruit, some grapes and some raspberries. Still got more water. I am starting to struggle a little bit. It's starting to hurt my eyes, like reading so much. But I'm gonna keep going and update you guys again. Probably maybe in another 2 hours. We'll see. Hey guys, so we are coming up to the 4-hour mark now, and I am 213 pages in, so I've read another quite a good chunk. And I still don't know what to think. It's getting interesting. There's more starting to happen, but I'm still on the edge about it. I'm still not really sure what to think. The characters are, yeah, I'm still figuring them out too. I really am like unsure at the moment what I think. This is probably gonna be one of those like stories where I will have to read like the entire series to figure out my thoughts. Because at the moment I'm a bit like, I want to read on to know what's going to happen, because at the moment I'm just so like, not lost, I don't think lost is the right word for it, but I'm just so unsure. So yeah, I will obviously finish off this book today. I've got just over 150 pages to go. But yeah, at the moment, don't come for me, but at the moment I can't see why this book and series is well loved at the moment. Like, just my thoughts. I mean, it could all change and it could get really interesting in the last like 150 pages, but at the moment for me, I'm not entirely sure what is the gripping hookiness of it and what keeps people loving it. Like I said, I'm intrigued. I want to keep reading because I just want to try and settle my thoughts and actually really figure out what I think. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna get a sweet tea. I'm gonna take my medication as well because I haven't taken that yet, and then I'll update you guys again in another 2 hours. Hey guys, so we are just over the 8-hour mark, and I had my dinner and I was just continuing reading The Cool Prince, and I have now finished it. It is done. It definitely got interesting once we finished. My last bit and the rest of it got interesting, and I think it picked up, and it definitely gave a lot more to the plot and the characters. I think the first half definitely felt very slow to me personally, but it then definitely picked up and a lot happened, and it's left on a cliffhanger, so I am very intrigued now to continue reading on. I think if it hadn't left on a cliffhanger, I may have stopped the series. It's hard to say, but where it's been left on a cliffhanger and where it did pick up, it has actually left me wanting to read more, so that is a good sign. So I do have The Wicked King to hand to read next. But for The Cruel Prince, I'd probably say 3.75 stars for me. I think personally, it's not, to me, I don't see the hype around it. It definitely, like I said, definitely got interesting towards the end, which I think made up for it, and definitely made up for me wanting to continue reading the series. But yeah, still a bit on the edge about this one. But I didn't read the back, so I'm going to read the back for those of you who haven't read The Cool Prince. It says, "Of course I want to be like them. They're beautiful as blades forged in some divine fire, and Carden is even more beautiful than the rest. I hate him so much that sometimes when I look at him, I can hardly breathe. One terrible morning, Jude and her sister see their parents murdered in front of them. The fearsome assassin abducts all 3 girls and brings them to the world of fairy. Mocked and tormented for being merely mortal, Jude soon realises that to survive in the treacherous and dangerous world of the royal court, she needs to be as cunning and deceitful as the fae themselves. But the stairway to power is fraught with shadows and betrayal, and looming over all is the arrogant and charismatic Prince Carden." So, I'm intrigued to see how this is now going to play out. Their relationship, Jude's and Carden's, is definitely got tense. I mean, it was tense before, because obviously, you know, he was quite harsh to her, bullying her. But it's definitely now got even more tense, I think, because I think there's now a lot more to play, and there's a lot more on the table between them. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. So I'm going to pick up The Wicked King now and read this one. This one says, so if you haven't read the series, guys, don't skip this part. I've heard that for mortals, the feeling of falling in love is very like the feeling of fear. Judas tricked Cardan onto the throne, binding him to her for a year and a day, but the new High King does everything in his power to humiliate and undermine her. Meanwhile, a traitor is scheming against her. Jude must fight for her life and also battle her own complicated feelings for Cardan. Now in a year a day seems like no time at all. So, I'm intrigued. I'm interested to see where this goes, so I'm going to read this one. And yeah, and I've got a cup of tea before I hit the Red Bull. I'm trying to save that for like danger zone moments when I feel like I'm going to sleep. So I've got a cup of tea. I've toned down the lights. I'll put these ones on. And yeah, that's where we're up to at the moment. I will catch you guys probably around the 10-hour mark-ish, roughly. Hey guys, so we are coming up to the 10-hour mark now. I've only read 37 pages of, you can't even see it, of the King so far. I'm not struggling to read, I'm just struggling to try and focus on reading because I am feeling really sick right now. My stomach feels horrible. So I'm struggling with like trying to focus on because of that. Oh, my voice is not going. Oh, lovely. But yeah, so far not a lot's really happened. Excuse the angle, guys, but I like having to lay down because my stomach hurts so much. But yeah, not a lot has happened right now so far. Obviously I haven't read a lot, but I'm like losing interest again already because it seems like it's going quite slow again. I feel like there's probably going to be a pattern here where the first half is really slow and then it picks up really, really quick and loads of stuff then happens. So yeah, I'm hoping that's not going to be the case, but so far in the 30 or so pages that I've read in it, which is not a lot, it's not looking like it's going to pique my interest that much. Like I said, I'm hoping it's going to pick up soon, but yeah, I'm going to keep reading some more. I've taken some medication, so I'm hoping that's gonna start kicking in soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. And yeah, I'm gonna just try and keep reading. I'm not feeling actually that tired right now. I'm not feeling too bad in that aspect, but I think that's just because I feel so sick, and when I feel sick I can't like settle anyway. But no, I'm gonna do some more reading, hopefully get a bit further in the next couple of hours. But yeah, I'll update you guys, yeah, probably in a couple of hours. Hey guys, it's only been another hour, so I've only read like 25 pages, but I'm going to have to stop because I'm literally, like I've said, I'm feeling so sick right now. It's really making it hard to focus and read, so I'm gonna stop there probably for the night. So that leaves me with 13 more hours to read. So I'm probably gonna pick it back up again tomorrow morning and do 13 hours. But right now, there's just no way I can focus right now with how shit I feel. And just how I'm sat right now is just causing me a lot of discomfort, so I'm not gonna ramble. I'm gonna leave it there, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so I've been reading for about an hour this morning, so I'm now at like the 12-hour mark, and I've read another just under, well, I've actually read quite a bit, I'm trying to do the maths in my head, guys. I'm so tired. 64 pages. So I've read quite a bit more. And I'm really like, I'm actually at the point now where I'm just like wanting it to be over. I'm gonna keep reading it because I do want to see how it turns out. And I'm one of those people that once I start a series, I want to finish it. There's only very rare times will I not continue a series on. But I'm hoping it gets better again. There's bits have happened. I'm just like, are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we done yet? So I'm gonna keep reading some more. I do have some work bits to do, so I'll probably listen to an audiobook, which I will probably listen to Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, I want to say is her name. So I'll probably listen to that. But yeah, I'm gonna do myself some breakfast, because I need to eat something. Get my bits in the office, and we will see how this goes. But yeah, we're now officially halfway, and I have read 126 pages of this book, and yeah, I'm not enjoying it at the moment, but I'm going to persevere. I'm going to see if it picks up, if it gets better and all that, so I'm going to keep going. But yeah, I thought I'd update you guys, since the last update was last night was me saying I'm going to bed because I felt rough, which I did. But yeah, I will probably update you guys again in another few hours, depending on what happens and how much reading I get done in that time. But yeah, I'll catch you guys then. Hey guys, so we're coming up to the 15-hour mark now. I've read, I sound like a little kid there. I read another 26 pages of The Wicked King, so I'm now up to chapter 17. It is starting to pick up a bit more, which is good, which does obviously help entice me to want to keep reading it, because things are getting a little more interesting now. The plot's starting to really play out. So yeah, that's getting a little bit more interesting. It feels like The Cruel Prince all over again, not with like what's happening, because obviously two different plots and it's like following on from each other, but in the sense that the first half was quite slow and dragging, and I was starting to question, like, do I want to continue reading it, do I not? And then the second half, it sort of like picks up and it's like, okay, yeah, I will keep reading it now because now it's going to be interesting. So I'm a bit like, is that going to be what horror books are like? We shall see. I do want to keep reading them though, because I do want to, obviously, so many people love it, and obviously I know not every book's for everybody, you know, everybody likes what they like and what they don't like, but I am intrigued to see what it is about it that everyone likes, and, you know, to see how it all plays out now, you know, because I'm quite into the plot and depth of it and stuff, so I am intrigued. I'm also 2 hours and 42 minutes into Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. Get that right. And I'm enjoying that one. I love the film, so I know what's sort of happening, but I'm really enjoying this. I'm listening to it. I'm listening to it at 2.75 speed, I think it is. But yeah, that's where we are up to right now. I'm doing a load of business stuff on the computer, catching up from over the weekend where I didn't feel so great, so I'm just sort of catching up on a few bits. But yeah, by the time you guys see this, there'll be an announcement out to say that on the 25th of February at 5 PM GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, I will put along here other time zones so you guys know that I will be launching my officially licensed Sarah J Mass merch, which is absolutely amazing. I can't believe that I'm able to do it, you know, that's just incredible to me. I'm waiting for some bits to arrive so I can get pictures ready for it. I'm hoping to announce it this Friday, so Friday just been for you guys on the day this goes up. But yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait. But I'm also shitting bricks. I'm so freaking nervous. I'm so scared that like no one's gonna like it, you know, and if I'm gonna miss something or mess up somewhere, I'm scared, to say the least. So yeah, I am going to stop rambling, go back to the book, get on with some more bits, get everything into place. But yeah, I'm scared. I will update you guys again a bit later on. Hey guys, excuse the mess. That is just how I look right now. But we are officially 20 hours in to this 24-hour readathon. There's 4 hours left, and I have just finished listening to Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, and honestly I just love that book. It's incredible. The story is just beautiful and heartbreaking, and it makes me so emotional. Like I say, I absolutely love the film as well, and I do think the actors were well picked for their characters. But yeah, absolutely loved it. I'm an emotional wreck now, as you can probably quite tell. I'm trying to keep the tears back. But yeah, I love the representation of those with disabilities in it. It is, as someone who has a disability, as you can see my walker there, it's nice to see, and it doesn't sugarcoat the difficulties of living with a disability. He is very blunt and very honest about how hard it is and how tough it is and how much it does affect your mental health. I really enjoyed that. I am going to go back now to reading The Wicked King, see how far I can get into that in the next 4 hours, see if I can finish it. I'm 150 something pages in, I think, to it. Ooh, 153 pages in. So I should hopefully be able to finish it, because it's a 322 page book, so maybe get this one finished as well. But yeah, this is due to finish at 9 o'clock tonight, so that's a fairly good time. But yeah, I'm glad I took that break though. I think I definitely needed it in The Wicked King, because like I said, even though it is now getting interesting, I have been struggling to keep going. But it's now at the point where I'm quite eager to keep going and quite eager to see what happens. But yeah, that is where we are at right now. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say. Hi guys, it is the next morning. It is 11 o'clock, and I ended up stopping with 3 hours left yesterday because I came really rough. I wasn't feeling good at all, but I have finished off The Wicked King. I finished off the 3 hours. I read a little bit in the night, and then I finished the rest this morning. But yeah, I'm still really torn. I don't know what to think. It definitely got interesting, and obviously a lot's happened, and it's left it in a way that, again, I do want to continue reading it on the next one. But yeah, I'm a bit like, I'm still really torn. I'm really still not seeing the hype in it, but again, that is just my personal opinion. It's not, obviously everyone's entitled to their opinion. A book you may like, I may not like, that's just how it is. So I think I'm gonna give this one 3 stars. I'm still torn. Like I said, it does get more action towards the second half, and it gets a bit better. But I'm not sure what I really think of the characters either. Like, they have their moments where, like, they seem quite interesting and, like, they do a lot, and then there's, like, moments where I'm just like, shut up, move on, kind of thing. I don't know. I'm torn with the characters. Like, in moments I find them lovable, but in other moments I don't. So I don't really know what to make of it. I really am conflicted in my thoughts for this series. I don't know if maybe my thoughts will be more determined when I finish this series. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm conflicted and confused. You guys will have to let me know what you think and if you like the series or not, but I don't know if I've just read too many like adult fantasies, because I think this is YA fantasy. So I don't know if just because I've read so many adult fantasies that YA fantasies now just don't do it for me. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm still at a loss for it. I am gonna, like I said, I'm gonna continue reading and read the next book and that. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and obviously update you guys with what happened and where we are. But I did complete the 24 hours eventually. I got there. It's just unfortunate I've not been well recently. So, but yeah, I've managed to read 3 books in 24 hours, which is good. It keeps me ahead of my reading goal. But yeah, that's where we're at. Let me know if you liked today's video, and if you want any other videos that you do want to see, any ideas you've got, any challenges you want me to do in the future. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, all the fun YouTuber stuff. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be